I'm up at Monsanto, and it is definitely ham sign up here. There is not a place that isn't a ham hanging out, and I found one. Check this out. Proper Rover setup. I'm gonna go in blind here and ask if they'd like to be on a video so we can check it out. What's your name, and tell us a little bit about what you got going on here?
Jeff Townsend, WB@LYJ, and I go out and do VHF and UHF grid activations.
Nice. Those are your Rover setup.
Yes.
Now, what do you got in here? We'll pan the antennas in a minute, but why don't you tell us about the station?
I run 6 meters, 2 meters, 222, 432, 902, and 1296.
Wow. Okay, so you got the whole jam. So this is a cool shot right here. Look at this, guys, up through the bottom of the beam. What kind of a gain are you getting on those antennas if you start from the top, maybe work your way down?
Not really sure.
A lot?
Yeah, enough.
Enough? So the rings is the 1.2? Is that right?
No, the rings is the 902.
902, okay.
It's a loop Yagi.
Loop Yagi, yeah.
And I had one of those for 1296, but they only make them in 6 foot long or 12 foot long.
Uh-huh.
And the 12-foot one doesn't fit in the trailer.
Oh, right, because you got to pack this down. So this is a crank up that you got on the side here.
Yes, it cranks down and then it cranks over.
Oh, nice. Can we look inside? Can you talk about it a little bit?
It's kind of a mess.
I'm gonna do the full Hugh Hauser on you here. Like, what do you got going on in here?
It's kind of a mess.
Oh, this is ham clean. This is ham put together, ham organized. You got a full power setup here as well.
Yes, there's 1,100 watts of solar panels on the roof. And this is the 48-volt battery system.
Uh-huh.
I've got 20 kilowatt hours of batteries.
20 kilowatt hours?
Yes.
Oh, you're not running out of power anytime. So have you even dipped into the 50% mark on that?
Oh, yeah.
Have you really?
I've run it out, yeah.
You've run it out? How, like, was this for a contest?
No. This year I was up in, like, around the Outer Banks.
Okay, sure.
And I started on Tuesday, and it was rainy and overcast every day, so I didn't get very much solar. And I wasn't in any campgrounds where I could plug in and charge.
Wow.
So by Friday, I was done for.
Wow.
The thing is, on the bottom 4 bands, 6, 2, 222, 432, I run kilowatt amplifiers.
I can see that.
I run them at like 800 or 900 watts.
Sure, yeah.
So they can, if I'm using multiple bands at a time, they can suck the power out pretty good.
That's slick, because you got a whole networking setup here as well for your multiple computers.
Yep.
And then behind you, is this the radio stack kind of thing? So
well, the 6-meter radio and amp are there.
Oh,
That's the rest of it there.
Look at that. So there's your, wow, kilowatt amp on 220 is insane to me. And
This is the 220 transfer.
Oh, because you go into Hermes Light, a lot of Hermes Light, and I've got a couple SDRs.
I got 3 Hermes lights.
Oh, wow, that's really cool.
One of them is, this is 432, 902, 1296. This Hermes light is shared between all of them.
Oh, wow.
So I just switch it back and forth between.
So are you going to set up at the Hamfest, like show off your trailer, or this is just for here up on the campsite? So if I didn't see you, we wouldn't have seen this.
I was at Dayton.
Oh, you were? Oh, I might have missed you then.
And I was in the campground at Orlando.
Okay. Nice. People might be interested in your whole setup here. Can they reach out to you on QRZ? Oh, sure. What's a good way to do that?
WB8LYJ@gmail.com.
Excellent. This is awesome. Thanks so much for indulging me on my curiosity, because I saw this and I was just like, oh man, I gotta know about what's connected to these antennas. So.
These are all bandpass filters for the bottom 4 bands.
Oh, that's awesome.
They're capable of 1,500 watts.
That's awesome. You really did a good job. This is a really nice setup. What kind of trailer is this, just for people that might be curious?
It's just a standard 6x10 cargo trailer.
Who makes it?
Oh, I don't know. It's just someplace in South Georgia.
Nice. But it's just a cargo trailer. You put in your own patch panels here, and like the little 3D printed tags. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, that's really cool. Nicely done. I like the front, the back and side door here, so you got options.
Yeah, what's one of the things I wanted is I didn't want a ramp door.
Sure.
I wanted the double doors.
Well, why? Why no ramp? What's the...
Well, I mean, it's either open the whole thing or not.
Oh, yeah, okay, sure. So you can just swing one door open.
Swing one door
Yeah.
if I want to.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
And sometimes I do that if the sun's shining in.
Yeah. And you still block it one side or the other.
Right.
That's pretty awesome.
So
I love that.
all the cables come out and they go over the door and around.
Up and over, and then so you got a little... Oh, all your bus bar stuff is in the back here. Yeah, you got to have that.
Yeah,
Fused connectors.
Two 50-volt lines that come over into this rack, and one of them continues over to the 6-meter amp on the other side.
Wow. Sweet setup. I won't ask you how much this cost. I
have no idea.
Yeah. That's the other thing. This is
like,
just something you've been building, right? Yeah.
Evolved over 5 years.
That's awesome. Well, good for you. Thank you so much for taking the time, Jeff. I appreciate it. Very, very cool. Check that out, guys. All right. See ya. Yep.